Happy Channelversary to me. Happy Channelversary to me. Happy Channelversary, dear Shweebe. Happy Channelversary to me. It's been 7 freaking years. Oh my freaking god. Do y'all like my decorations? I put them up myself to celebrate. First off, hello to Bohemian Dragon, also Lori, and the Pyramid Inn, also known as Vinny, and Raquel, and Cosmo. Hello, welcome. Happy Channelversary to... Oh, and hello, Felix. Hello, welcome to stream. Happy Channelversary to me. Woo! That was worth it. That was so loud in my ear. I may have actually added more deafness to that. It was worth it. Woo! Do we get a present, or is this all about you? Yes. I swear your hair gets longer every time I see you. Happy Channelversary to you, my dude. Hell yeah. There is now confetti everywhere, and that is exactly what I wanted. Woo! Alright, if y'all could do me... I'm looking at the wrong thing. I have to look here. If y'all could do me a fantabulous favor, be sure to like this stream. Be sure to share this stream, because I have a surprise come the end of it, which I'm guessing will be 2 hours? Maybe not even that long, but whatever. I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Crazy! Hello, welcome to the stream! Welcome to the 7 years of Shweebe being on YouTube. By the way, do y'all like my 7? I spray painted it myself. And then there's a bit of schmutz here because Callie decided to step on it. And then I had to chase her around the room to get it off of her foot. Trap! Hello, welcome to stream. You know what I forgot? I forgot to turn on the freaking music. It's not gonna be super loud, but that should be alright. That should be okay. It's something, right? Genzo! Hello, welcome to stream. The queen, bow before me, peasants! It's your magnificent 7-year majesty. Hell yeah. Woo! By the way, I know it doesn't show up that well, but the names that I have on here are the channel members. Thank you all so very much for becoming channel members. Y'all have helped me out in more ways than I could even begin to explain. So, we got Grinch, the Gaming Droid, Crimson Albedo, Hermit, Demon of Sadism, Raquel Cororodo, It's a Trap Productions, and of course, my very handsome Phoenix helping out too. Let's see. I discovered you because of Zanara. Oh, that's right! Zanara is really cool. I haven't seen her in a long time, but I believe... Did she move to Twitch? It's been that long, I honestly don't know. Nope, not fancy enough. I exploded a glitter thing. Do y'all need another glitter thing? Hang on. Alright, fine. Right, no, I lied. I'm not doing the glitter thing. I'm gonna do the glitter thing in a minute. They're gonna wait. Y'all gonna have to earn the glitter thing, alright? However, I do got me some adult juice to celebrate. So if y'all got some adult juices and snacks, go ahead, because we're gonna be covering all kinds of shit in this stream, okay? If y'all are ready for some of the good times, the bad times, and the salty times, because I'm covering it all, baby. I'm gonna share with y'all the 7-year experience of Shweebe on YouTube. So I hope you're ready. Cheers. Oh my god, that's delicious. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, that actually is pretty good. So this is Disaronno mixed with Grape Welch's sparkling whatever you call it. Pretty good stuff. I like it. Let's see. Dreams with the long hair don't care. Ooh, Fancy 7 with a little cat in it. She really wanted to help. Oh my god, she got it on both paws too. Hang on. I have to share. I can't not share. She got it on my tote. I couldn't bring myself to wash it off. I don't even know if I can wash it off. But I now have permanent kitty paw prints. Little brat. Anywho. Alright. Let's see. Best time to join the stream to celebrate with you, and the 7 is beautiful. Thank you, dumb YouTube and a dumb not with the notifications. Of course. Grats Droid! Hello, welcome to stream. I've missed you. Woo! Trap! Hello, welcome to stream, and thank you so very much for the $10 dono! Happy 7 years, may all the salt continue to flow, and looking forward to continuing our adventures of Monkey Madness, aka Donkey Kong Country 2, soon! And I will do a proper battle cry for you, Trap. Woo! Yeah! Frick yeah! Hell yeah. Whenever that happens, it's gonna happen, we're gonna get salty. I need to get back into the tutorials of animation because I still want to do that, so. But that's a side project. I just found Shweebles due to other things, and she's been stuck with her baby brother ever since. Happy 7 years. Thank you, thank you. 7 years. Sweat's a 9-year anniversary on the horizon. Nah, I earned the glitter, bitch. Been with you for 28 years. Give me glitter. Fine, fine. I'll give you damn glitter. All right. All right. Hang on. But y'all know, okay, she may have earned it. Raquel may have earned it. Did the rest of you earn it? I got a lot of happy 7s. But I don't see any freaking salt shakers in my chat. What's that all about? Where's my salt shakers? Give me salt shakers and I'll do another one. Let's see. She left her mark. My donos will come in a couple weeks off stream. No problem. Hey there, Raquel. Good to see you. Give me salt shakers, and I giveth thee confetti. Until then it shall sit prettily here. So anyways, we're gonna get into... Yes, I got salt shakers, but I want more. Greedy. I have to pay back the salt gods before they... touch you little so-and-sos. Anyways, so, we're gonna start off with the good portion of my YouTube journey because, let me tell you, 7 years on a social media platform for this person is bizarre. Yes! I got more salt shakers! Freak yeah! Thank you, Lori. But Shweebes, you have been a rising star for 7 years, and I cannot be happier for you. Raquel, thank you for the salt shakers, the pepper shakers, the Cali toe beans, and the Cali cat. I'm gonna sing a song, and I'm gonna remember how to do this. And Crazy, thank you so much for the salt shakers. Everybody hold on. Ah! Woo! Yeah. I have to clean all this up later, but I'm okay with that. Woo! Happy 7. I think I broke my mirror. I don't care. Get off me. And it's on my mic. Get out of here. Get out of here. Woo! Yeah! I missed. Yeah! Depth perception is crap. Yeah! Woo! Okay. Where was I? I'm so excited and happy and whatever. Get to the story times. Right. Okay, so 7 years... And this is the good times specifically. As I said, we're going to cover good times, bad times, and salty times. And I'm even going to share with you some behind-the-scenes crap that I may, or probably most likely did not ever share before. Did my music stop? Is it still playing? Yeah, you stopped because you're... Hang on. There we go. I was going to say, you're actually supposed to play. Okay, who cares about later? All that matters is right now. That's damn right. So, I know I've mentioned before many a time on the channel that the mere thought of going onto social media was a terrifying concept because I'm a 90s baby. I grew up in the household with the idea of, no, that's a very terrifying endeavor. You don't do that. You put your name out there, they'll know everything about you. Like conspiracy theory style. It was that scary. But then not to help that I was also very much an introvert, and due to certain life circumstances have built such a thick wall of anxiety and not trusting people around me, there was no way ever. Just the idea of me opening up a Facebook account, which took me until college to do so, at the behest of Phoenix to do so, I was like shaking. I was like, there's no freaking way. To, in 2016, to finally decide to open my own YouTube channel. Oh my god, that is bizarre. The edible mistakes we put, what? The edible mistake when we played Mario Party with Kay. Oh my god, that was scrumdiddlyumptious. Future Shweebe is gonna hate past Shweebe. Oh my god, I'm gonna share with y'all that. Just wait, I'm gonna share with y'all that. So, yeah, if past Shweebe saw me now, she wasn't even Shweebe, she was Ashley then. She was terrified of the idea of having her name or anything about her out there on the interwebs, because once it's on the interwebs, it is there forever. And I was terrified of that. Extremely scared of that. But I think it was around college, maybe a couple years after, I had, it was like some news article or something. I had seen of this guy called PewDiePie. I was like, what's that? And it was really funny. The very first time I had ever seen anything of PewDiePie, I was over at our college buddy's house, and they were playing him on the screen, and I don't remember what he was playing, but all I heard was, ah! Something blah, 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 and just screaming, and I'm thinking, oh my god, that is the most annoying thing ever. Years later, I happened to find him on my own. He's playing, I think, Amnesia or something, or Happy Wheels, and I'm going, this guy is hilarious. But then, a couple more years, I'm watching them, and then I eventually find Markiplier, and then Jacksepticeye, and then a couple other people, and I'm going, wow, there's a whole world outside, or like inside rather, of YouTube where they're gaming and they're just having a great time. But then from where I started, and then started watching as they progress, seeing these people become better versions of themselves and helping those around them as best they can with whatever capabilities that they have, I'm going, I want that. I need it so bad I can taste it. And then in 2016, I finally had the cojones to do so. And my very first video, I hate it so much. It would be okay if I didn't have the piece of garbage headset from the telemarketing gig. But guess what? I'm gonna share that with you. So give me a second. Yep, I already got it all primed. Here we go. I hope y'all are ready. I'm gonna turn that down a little. This is the very... I don't even want to play it. There's a moth in the room. Go away. Is that okay, Dust? Yeah, that should be fine.
Hi everyone, this is Shweebe. This is my first time making videos on YouTube. If you like what you see, we're gonna start off with the first series called Party Hard. It's a game that I will admit I've already beaten, but it's literally amazing.
Canadian, hello, welcome to stream.
Hope you enjoy.
Oh my god. Alright, no. Oh, I give myself credit. I at least made an intro thing. I had an intro thing. No. The audio is so awful. Damn, that's a really good mic. Man, that was from the telemarketing game. And now thinking about it, is that what I sounded like to all the customers? Good God. That was so bad. Oh my god. Alright, let's cut somewhere like right in the middle. I don't even remember this video. I just remember enjoying the game.
That's it. Pushing you, because I hate your face.
Pretty much, I will say, like, me is still very much there, but I was...
Fantastic. Guess what? That's mine, bitch.
Oh. So... because I really didn't know what was available, like, editing-wise or anything. Do y'all know what I used in order to, like, actually edit this? Windows Movie Maker for, I think, Windows 7 or something at the time. Yeah. I will admit, I swore a lot back then. Like, I think I have a potty mouth now, but, like, even then, it was a little forced, because I think I was still trying to figure myself out in all this. I don't like it. I'm gonna catch up in chat real quick. Shweebles, I am the worst person to do the fear talk. 21 years of me being in the industry and counting actually has evolved into Shweebe. You dang right. You diz dang right. Put the music back on. Let's see. Trap, it's her final evolution. Blah. Over 9,000! Woo! I don't even call her by her name anymore. It's been Shweebe for forever. Oh my god. Dude, I feel like most of y'all know that story, either from the video or you've been here long enough. But if you haven't, I'll share with you anyways. So, it was right around when Phoenix and I first started dating, but even a bit before that. So, my sisters, my 3 younger sisters, when they were smaller, when you try to teach a kid to say a name and it's got an L, or like certain other letters like that, they have a hard time with it. So Lee becomes like Ree or whatever, or they traded out for a W. So I was never called Ashley. I was called Shwee. And years down the road, it became Shwee as like a short nickname. Phoenix and I started dating. I forget how he got the nickname Boy, but then my mother started calling. It was originally us was called Shwee and Boy, but it was called Shweebe. But then eventually that just became my nickname for whatever reason. I don't know why, it just did. So in 2016, I'm sitting down at my computer going, man, I really want a channel name. But what am I gonna use? Crazy Gamer Girl? No, I hate that. Crazy Ginger? No, whatever. The Ginger, I don't know. I batted around 20 different ideas until my mother yelled, Shweebe, from like the kitchen or something. And I went, oh, that's the name. I'll use that. How would I spell that? I don't know. I just kind of, it's been history since then. Let's see. Windows Movie Maker. Oh yeah, the good times. Shweebles, please. My first mic was leagues worse, and I never posted those episodes to YouTube. I just went ahead and did so. I was like, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Because even I knew that I had to have a starting point, and pretty much anybody that like I was looking at and watching then, and even now, that are even bigger YouTubers than myself, or that have been in the game even longer than I have, and even now I will agree. Just do it. It doesn't matter what your starting point is because it can only get better. That's just how that works. Zed Meister, hello, welcome to stream. Thank you for the congrats. I appreciate it. Let's see. I recognize that lens flare option from anywhere. Oh yeah. Freaking spicy, right? Windows Movie Maker when you're a baby. Still crawling from baby Shweebles to now having 2 editors for the Kingdom of Shweedonia. They put Party Hard on the Switch now. I think it's remade. Not too sure. I just remember seeing it a week ago and I was like, oh, Shweebe played this. Yeah. I played the first one. I've got the second one. And I don't know why I've never played it. I should because I played the demo. The demo was great. I freaking loved it. Definitely gonna do that again. Or at some point. Brain malfunction. Leave me alone. Okay. That good old Windows Movie Maker, the classic. I knew the story, but it's just weird if I don't call you Shweebles. It's fine. It's fine. Pretty much everybody that knows me and or at least knows me via YouTube calls me Shweebe, Schwubs. Even in real life, I'm still called Shweebles by family. It's almost odd to hear my actual name now. Because I'm going, yes, that is still me. And Shweebe, in a sense, is kind of a persona. Like, probably the most confident persona that I am, because when it is just Ashley and I am, like, by myself, or, like, maybe just with Tony and not Phoenix, I'm a bit more quiet. It doesn't mean that I'm not, like, a goofball at times, but I would say, like, the energy level is vastly different, and you would clearly think that they're 2 different people. They're like, you're not even twins. Who is this person? Let's see. Nope. If I wasn't, it's a trap and a woman, I'd probably call myself Fake Gamer Girl. Nice. Shweebe, the fantabulous unicorn of the Ginger Mafia, first queen of Shweedonia, future Wharf Stash reincarnation. Shweebe lore. Hell yeah. Both Shweebes are the true Shweebe. Yes. We will merge into one singularity, for there can only be one. Alright, I want to share with you a couple others. Now, I broke these down into every year, just to kind of see. We're not going to watch the entire video or anything, just like give you snippets of like, what's going on, more or less. So that was back in 2016. Let's see, here we go. Blip. This is 2017. I was doing Loot Crate there for a while. And around 2017, I changed up my intro. My intro has changed, I think, a total of probably close to 10 times within the 7 years that I've been doing this. Just changing it, trying to figure out what I like best, what works best for me. Oh, wait. This editing program was Filmora. I don't care what anybody says. 2017 Filmora was garbage. That thing crashed all the time. I hated it. And it was like $60-$70 for the amount of crap that I had to go through with that thing. Okay, rant over. Here we go. Back to the good times, baby. Oh my god, like 2 different intros.
Christmas time is over. Let's celebrate the new year.
Woo!
Hello, my Shweebles, and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe. Hello,
Like a
welcome
4th
back
intro.
to this channel. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? I've missed you guys.
Oh, I still have that ring. A lot of people actually ask, why don't I wear a ring and or if I have one. I have one, but it hurts my hands to wear them. So I always keep it in a very special little lockbox thing. Oh my god, I don't even think I really bothered with like any kind of camera edits. I don't know that I had one. Because I think I was with a very like... This was the very first webcam that I had, and it was wasn't great. Wasn't great. But I love that the energy had definitely picked up since 2016 at least.
Can see this, but this is the ring from one of my favorite.
There's mild editing, okay. Oh, I don't even have those posters anymore. I loved the black and yellow one and the things I'll beat you at in video games. And I still have that ring. That's a ring from who is it? Hang on, don't tell me. Black Butler. It's actually Chell's ring. Great. Let's see. Y'all don't even call me by my name. It's almost always been Rockle. We don't use real names in this family. It's nicknames all the way. That's very true. Yeah, now I think about it, I actually don't really call you by your first name unless it's like, will you stop? And even Kay is just, it's either that or it's like just kind of stretching out her name to be annoying. So, you know how it is. Let's see. Raquel, remind me, since Mom and Pa adopted me, does that make you my younger Sid too? Or am I too baked? Let's see. Remember when the desk was in the corner over there? Yeah, so, okay, since 2017, every bit of movie, I guess, video, shorts, and live streams since then has been in the same room. What's changed is where the position of the desk has been. It used to be down there, it was over there, it was over here, now it's over here. I might keep it here, I don't know. It's the fact that this is an old attic that was refurbished. So that's why it's oddly shaped. The ceiling is short. I am not tall. I am exactly average height. I am 5'5". So that's why if you ever noticed, you're like, man, why does your room look so weird? And it's like, that's why. I'm in an attic that's been refurbished. And I've painted a whole bunch of the wall and whatever to try and kind of liven it up a bit to add a bit more to like the office that I would like to have. I'm sure that'll happen in the future at some point. Who knows? Let's see. Is it the One Ring to rule them all? No. So how I found your channel is the first live stream pop-up for Boyfriend a few days before you had the live stream up. Ah, good times. Oh my god. I will definitely be streaming that. That'll be the next stream I do, which, fingers crossed, should be Wednesday. I am currently doing some work with Phoenix, so those are, and I'm not even gonna be here tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going home tomorrow. That's how long we're gonna be working tomorrow. But that's how that is. But yeah, I'm loving Boyfriend Dungeon. Oh my god. Mwah! Chef's kiss. I love it. Let's see. How many intros does it take to get to the core? Oh my god. But back in the day, whatever. Around that time, it was popular to have, like, you know, all these elaborate intros and whatever. And now people are so get to the point. And I get it, but it's like, oh my god. I mean, clearly there's been some kind of progression, right? Let's see. My YouTube recommended knows what I like, I guess. Heck yeah. Intros are like candy. You can't stop until you find your favorite flavor. Jesus, I can't talk. All right. Let's go ahead and check the next one. So this is in 2018. Oh, all right. I'll play this and then I'll tell you all the story because it's pretty funny. Oh, okay. So 2018 is when I cut down my intro to just the little ha-ha thing. And then I would still do an intro when it came in and I would explain the game. And I won't really have learned to maybe do that a little different until much later, but whatever. Like, it just takes, a lot of the time, it just takes doing stuff and throwing it up against the wall and see what works. And I highly recommend you get a good group of friends that will be brutally honest with you if something is good or if something could be improved upon or is just straight up garbage. You know what I mean? So here's the Sonic.exe game. This is one of those weird horror fan-made games of Sonic. Corbin Gunter, hello, welcome to stream. Hello, hello, hello. I eat salt sometimes? Heck yeah, good stuff.
We're already started. I didn't click.
Oh yeah, the green screen. I was really trying to get that to work.
Oh, we get to.
I did pretty good with this video doing green screen.
Okay.
It's just,
But anyways, yeah,
I didn't really have like a great setup or the ability to have proper lights all the time.
Or whatever. I have
I'm upset.
no clue what's supposed to
Oh,
happen.
I'm
so
still
it'll
going
be
in the intro.
interesting.
Shut up. Oh, why does this have chapters? Did I do that? I had to have done that. Oh, not bad, not bad. Edit-wise, I have no idea. Ugh. This was a really dark and messed up game.
Yes, sir. Very much so. Don't.
I don't know. Something, I like this one. This one's oddly popular. Now, what is funny is apparently 2 years ago, once you get like enough into like the YouTube partner program, they have this copyright system that'll go, hey, this looks like something that belongs to you. You should probably check it out. 99% of the time, I get Final Fantasy X stuff. And I'm like, okay, everybody in the world could stream Final Fantasy X. That's not mine, but I'll go and check them. But it always ends up not being my thing. You want to know, apparently 2 years ago, someone ripped this video, downloaded it, uploaded it on some kind of Russian channel, and I didn't know for 2 years because they added some kind of weird sound effect to it. And I'm going, what in the what? So I got it. I managed to get it removed, but I was just going, why this video? And I'm thinking, oh, I guess I made it on top. People are stealing my shit now. That's great. Good grief. This should be called Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's see. Why the fusion thingy you were talking about remind me of DBZ, where Goten and Trunks fused together to form Gotenks. So glad that nicknames people tried to give me never stuck. My aunt, when I was still very small, tried to call me Bibbles. Oh, that's so cute. I have a book full of nicknames and only responded to 2 or 3 nicknames from Sibs like Shweebles and Phoenix and other peeps. The attic space is beautiful, guys. I can vouch for it. That's true. Vinny's been here a couple times, and it's nice. It's just, I don't know. At some point, I will actually get a proper room that has a high enough ceiling to where light fixtures won't be such an issue. Because I am very pale, very much on the lighter skin of the Crayola box. If it is too bright, it will make me look like a ghost. I will look like a neon light bright thing, and it's obnoxious trying to get the exposure to work without darkening all this too much to where it looks like I was in a cave. So that's always a fun thing to have to deal with. Boyfriend Dungeon is great. I love wielding people's swords. Oh my god, the attic before it got renovated with the blanket pretending to be a wall and the oh my god, and the bats! And the bats! Hang on! We have to talk about that! And the bats! And I have to take a drink. Hang on. I'm getting a drink. Yeah, so when we first moved into this house, this wasn't like this. This was an empty, nasty, just yucky. It was an unfurbished. There were bats, and our cats at the time would come up here and they would chase them, and it was a problem. Celebrating the good times, right? And it stayed that way, I think, for like the first maybe 5 years or so until we actually got it. We got a couple guys to come up here and do it up for us. They did okay. They did okay, and I'm going to leave it at that for reasons. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. I hope this doesn't bother you, but I am an adult, and I do this quite literally twice a year. Got a problem with it? Ya mama. I don't care. Anyways. Let's move on. I'm on the wrong thing. Held the phone. So, that was 2018. 2019 is when I started Little Nightmares DLC. This was a great game. If y'all are into like the horror stuff or whatever, just running around as a character and like great lore. Great lore. Mwah. Little Nightmares is where it's at. And then Little Nightmares 2, which I covered I think maybe 2 years ago from now. Good stuff. I loved that. Still had the haha intro. Still doing the regular intro.
Welcome back to Little Nightmares. We're gonna actually be playing some DLC. I've been wanting to do this for a long time now.
Still not quite understanding how exposure works, but whatever.
Actually not gonna be playing with
Possum! Hello, welcome to Stram. How are you? Happy Channelversary!
I want to thank everybody that's been begging me to play this DLC.
Oh my god. The intro. Get to the point! Get to the point! That is still something that I'm learning to this day, because, like, there are some bigger YouTubers that I watch that will actually have kind of like a nice, maybe 30-second to a minute long intro, but it is still a bit, like, it makes sense as to why. You know what I mean?
Wait, am I? Okay. Hi, I have no idea.
Oh my god, this game is creepy. If you have thalassophobia, which I do, which is a fear of big bodies of water, but mine is more specifically murky water, I hated that a lot.
Where are you? Whoa! Never mind. Nope.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, it's so funny watching me play horror games because I didn't grow up with that. That's not something that was, okay. At one point in time, that wasn't even something that was allowed or even thought of to happen in my family. We did not grow up on horror anything. That was a big no, you don't do that because you could desensitize yourself and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I got into horror stuff because Phoenix and I first started dating when we were 17, and his family's the complete opposite. Huge horror buff, horror movies galore, horror games, and what they did Halloween. I've never done Halloween ever. It was always like we either did a church thing or we stayed at home and we got all kinds of candy. We did like bobbing for apples and then watched like some tame Halloween movies like Hocus Pocus, of which I'm not shitting on. I love Hocus Pocus. No one will take that from me. Let's see. I remember this game was weird. Final Fantasy X, flashbacks to remaster's mess. Ugh. The remaster was good, but the port to Steam was broken AF. Oh my god. I tried streaming it on Twitch, I think maybe 2 weeks ago. Lori was there. And when we were going from Besaid to Kilika Island, green screen and then like everything, there was no game. It just disappeared. And I'm like, this scene is important. This is a touchy-feely scene and you're not sharing it? Why? It was so frustrating. You could always use the light bright and pretend to be an angel. Oh, even though we all know that's not true. That's not true. Shweebe, an angel? You lying. Why the fuck you lying? You always lying. Oh my god. By the way, do y'all like this setup? I do not have a standing desk, by the way. This is my original table with a tote holding up the desktop part, or the monitor part. It works, and then my mouse is currently on a box. It works. You know what? I think I'm just gonna continue to do this till I do actually go and get the proper standing desk that I want. Had some people call me DS Kid a lot back then because I'm always seen with one. It felt weird to hear people call me that. You know, that is real. You know, okay. I mean, obviously I got called all kinds of names just because I look like this. Obviously, there's gonna be all kinds of hateful shit. But Phoenix and I had a DS, either a DS or a DSi, and we were playing Pokemon in high school. because you can. And these, I don't know who these kids were, younger things or whatever, trying to be like, oh my god, you brought that to school, and like trying to make us like seem like we were like lame, and I'm going, yeah, it's a video game. Are you just upset that you don't have one? Just mad that we happen to have this during lunchtime? I mean, because we're having fun. I don't get what your deal is. Just looked at them as if they were crazy, and they were like, y'all are no fun. Confetti. Alright. 7 years, holy giblets. A salty angel. My favorite was when a bat came downstairs and Dad was trying to catch it with pots and pans. Okay, that same night, Rocco, so that was when the blanket was there, and I slept in the attic at the time because there was just this like crevice over there that at least had a floor that we blocked off. So that was my room, and I remember hearing my cat at the time, Precious, an adorable, beautiful, like part Maine Coon looking cat, gorgeous. I hear a noise. First off, it's thinking she may have found something. Okay. And then I hear and I see something skimming on the blanket, and I'm going, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden, it's dark, mind you. It's like 4 in the morning or whatever, and I see and something go like this, and then immediately go downstairs, and I'm thinking, was that a bat? And then I hear a skerfuffle of some kind downstairs, and then I hear tink, 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 and I'm going, I gotta go to sleep. I have school tomorrow. Just to wake up in the morning to find out that Dad caught a bat with some pots and pans and threw it outside. And then I had to tell him, yeah, that bat was upstairs. So we had to go and spray stuff and fix up the non-fixed attic at the time. Oh, it was a problem. Whee! Phoenix, my love, I miss you. How are you? Okay, if you've been on YouTube for 7 years, then so have I. Holy balls. Hell yeah! What are you doing for your 7 years, Possum? Let's see. The Flash 2023 trailer just came up. I cried and I can't breathe. Michael Keaton is back as Batman? Oh, no way! Alright, I might watch that. Alright. Like how Shweebles is critiquing her intros, but we'll sit there and listen to my or the rest of the gang's BS ramble and stuff. Hey, I adore rambling because something about it is just letting a person get all of what's up here out. And oftentimes we need that, where most people are just like, I don't want to hear it, and then it just bottles up and it drives someone insane. Shweebles, remind me when I fly out there this spring, summer to do something big for Chew. You deserve it big. Oh, we should do like a recording thing out there and whatever. It'd be great. Oh, by the way, I'm using my actual Sony camera for this stream. Any other time it's my little webcam, which is okay, but I'm starting to think that one's outdated too. Cause anytime I have it up, it's all kinds of fuzzy and garbage, but this isn't a bad setup. I like it. So yeah, I just randomly wanted to share that with y'all. Let's see. Not true, it's all lies. I will admit to none of it. Here's the thing, it was attached to me, and I had a bag that I made that held my 300 plus games. Oh wow, 300 plus? That's amazing. So I never played the same game twice, but that's how I met most of my good friends in real life. Hey, a lot of us make friends in like the most coolest of ways. I don't care if others look at it and go, oh my god, that's so lame, you're such a loser. Whatever. I was the friend of the outcasts because I myself was often the outcast, because I was almost at least every year, if not every 3 years, was the new kid in town and in state and therefore in school. I am a natural ginger, so that comes with its own societal critiques. And just because I am a woman, or female and am woman, I don't really know how to explain that, but I have male tendencies. But I also don't think inside the terms of male and female. I just do. That tends to make a lot of people go, you're different. I don't like different. and had caused all kinds of problems for me growing up. But now as an adult, I can look at those same biatches and be like, so there. Had bats in one of my apartments a couple times, had to catch them in a hamster ball. How did you do that? In a hamster ball? Was that like, tuck and roll, shink, got it, woo! And then paraded outside, wah! I wish I had bats, I love them so much. We do still have bats. We tend to see them mostly at like summertime. And they will whiz real close to your head, by the way. We also have barn owls. I don't get to see them all that often anymore, but... Woo! Yeah! Give me a sec. There was this one year, I'm sitting downstairs, right? And there was a computer over there or whatever, and I'm typing away, doing whatever, and I feel a pair of eyes on me, and I'm going, that's from the backyard. All the dogs are inside. Nobody I know is outside. I turn and look, and this is during the winter time. There is this beautiful, big, gorgeous, white, snowy owl with brilliant yellow eyes just sitting there. And then it looks like it notices that I'm looking at it, and then it just takes off and flies and lands on a branch on the wood line. And I'm going, that was so cool. Where the hell's the camera? Damn it! Things that I feel like were just meant for me to see. The elusive and legendary Sony Cam gasps in Spanish. Hey, this thing was worth it though. I really love this. Alright, so Phoenix said, 7 years of her randomly screaming in our room. Hey, it was worth it. People find it endearing and cute. And hilarious, because I will work myself up into a right tizzy. Confetti. Actually, I have half in mind to pick some. Yep, I'm gonna do it. There's so much. Confetti. Get off me. Nope, those are staying there. Those are part of my crown now. Okay. I make friends by accident because I am a broken mess. Who never knows how I end up with friends in the first place. Not a self-dig. Don't go overprotect the Shweebes, I promise. I want to see them barn owls one year. Not this year. Weak heart. Oh yeah, I remember the school up here having an issue with your black trench coat. Oh my god, the black trench coat. Good grief. MJ1! Hello, welcome to stream. Congrats, Shweebes. I'm on a break at work, but have a great stream. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk about the black trench coat some other time. We gotta get through this. Alright, so let's go back to this. So this was 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2020 is when Phoenix and I first started doing our... So originally, this was a Phoenix and Shweebe Friday thing, and then we started playing Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and I made these, and these are just, they're cute. Like, for an old avatar that I had thrown together in 2016 that stayed with me for that long, I truly do love it for what it is. But this, like, start of the series was so great. Like, I had so much fun playing with them, and then we ended up playing Luigi U, and, like... Geez, I think we were halfway through that game, and I asked Phoenix, I was like, hey, how do you feel about us actually opening up a channel? And I told him, don't say yes unless you mean it, because I would love for us to actually do that. And then he was like, yeah, let's do that. So we've had Shweenix for technically 2 years. We started the channel, and then we kind of had to walk away from it due to just life and adulting, because I could not run that with him not being home, and then me also having to run my own channel at the time. But then we eventually got back to it and found a schedule that works best for us. Great stuff, by the way. Great stuff. And I think I will show it off. Can I show it off? Or is that something else? Oh, that was a little later. Yeah, it's fine. And then, so this was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh! This is when Lori and I started playing Astroneer. This shit was great. This was so much fun. This was our very first collab. I think Lori and I had known each other for... how long? It wasn't very long. I think it was a few months, and then you had invited me to play this game, and I'm going, I have no idea what this game is, but sure. And I will admit, this was like a weird leap of faith for me, because I'm going, I generally wait to know someone a lot longer before I do this, but I am so glad that I took the chance, because this turned out, one, to just be a whole lot of fun, and then two, I made a new best friend. So like, that was great. I really enjoyed this. And just the whole series, and then eventually brought in Trap and Dex, and we had just a grand old time. If y'all just want to like listen to some Shweebles or whatever, yes, I'm self-promoing. It's my 7-year anniversary! I'm gonna self-promo, so there. But this game was great. We had started playing this like... It was before like a lot of the like edits and updates had gone through on it, and it was a lot of fun. I do like how I do the intros when it comes to collabs. Like right around this time, I didn't even bother doing intros. Before that, I would do the intro like usual. I would do a separate thing, and I go, this is who's here in the video, and we played this, and that was cute and wholesome for what it was, but it's like...
anything different, really, though.
It could be faster. It could be faster. Just go right into it. People can figure it out either by looking at the title or what have you. And it's not like I don't link people in it anyways. Oh, it was just so great.
I'm sorry, I meant it with love and affection, I swear.
With love and affection. Oh, I forgot to turn off the go away music. So that's 21, 22. 22.
Hello everybody and welcome back, it's me,
Shweebe!
and welcome to Experiment Groceries, where we go to our local supermarket just about every day, and we happen to notice some changes. So apparently there's more to this grocery store than just mere groceries. And also, who goes to the supermarket every day? Think of the amount of gas that you're wasting.
The intro, I will admit, we're still a little long. My intros to this day are still a little long because I'm very much... I don't ever want people to come in confused, but trying to conform to the whole get to the point now is something that I'm still learning. I wouldn't say struggling with, but it is something that I'm going, Shweebes, get it done in 15 seconds and go. So it's something that I noticed from a lot of the bigger YouTubers that I watch and just how they've started doing their things. I will honestly say, if you are not a content creator and you've ever considered the idea of becoming one, go pay attention to the ones that you watch on a regular, especially the bigger ones that have been in the game for a while, and just pay attention to how they do their thumbnails, how they do their titles, how they just do their video in general. I'm not saying copycat. I'm saying... figure out roughly what it is they're doing, use it with your own style and just the person that you are. You'll come up with like just pure gems. I am heavily inspired by Pewds from back in the day when he was still doing gaming content. Not that I don't think he's funny now. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Game Grumps when I was first introduced to them, and a whole butt-ton more of various creators. And that's how, like, I've started doing my videos. And I have noticed that they do much better every time that I take the time to go and learn something, try something new, do something different. It makes a difference. And it's so wonderful to see. But it's also going, I get to share an experience of looking at, like, maybe an indie game thing, or playing a game someone suggests, or just sharing an oldie game that I grew up with, and just, we get to have an experience. I love that so much. Alright, and here's the last one. This one's from this year.
Close the... Occupado!
I started trying to do, like, teaser intros. These seem to work, but again, I think a lot of what it is just throw stuff at the wall, see how it works, and go from there.
This is the first time this dev has ever made a game, so I'm really looking forward to what it is.
And then I'm immediately in the game, immediately into edits.
What is the noise?
Great job,
I can't
me.
believe I got lost in a forest.
Not to toot my own horn, but beep frickin' beep. Anyways, I hope y'all are enjoying this. And don't worry, we're not done. So, as to wrap up the good times, I truly just want to say thank you all so very much for being a part of this community, you all have helped me in ways that it's almost difficult to explain. Because even on this journey with meeting so many people across the internets, all over the globe, with different walks of life, different just ways of being, and just being a part of all kinds of different communities yourselves, we've truly made something wonderful here. And I look forward to it. And it's so mushy. It's so great to see. And it is something that I truly wish that I had when I was younger. Because I feel like the younger me really could have used this back then. But knowing that I have it now, later in life, is also a great thing. That's not to say that this has been a peachy keen, like, trip. The whole 7 years hasn't been rainbow and sparkles. Because those 7 years also had bad times. How did you like that segue? I did that all by myself. I think that deserves some confetti. I'm gonna grab some confetti. We're gonna move on to the bad times of the Shweebe channel. Of which, if y'all have been with the channel long enough, you might know of a good portion of them. Mostly, it's the... Mostly, it's dealing with my comments being disabled on almost all of my content. It doesn't happen that often to live streams. That is always hit and miss, and it's always so freaking weird when it does happen because I never understand why. But for my shorts, my videos to randomly get hit just for shiggles, I guess, and to have argued. I talked with professionally for 3 years to them. Now it is full-blown arguing with them over, this is my issue, you're not listening. And it is so old and frustrating. And it's like, at some point, either I have to play the game and just deal with it, or I keep fighting my battle. For now, I'm still choosing to fight my battle, because for the experiments that I have done, I have come to the conclusion that it is my voice. Now, for those of you that have been here long enough, you know that this look really young. I'm only just recently discovering that my voice also sounds really young. It is convincing that I could pass off for a 14, 15-year-old. That follows me throughout my day-to-day life. And to have to explain that to persons that are supposedly there to help users on this platform, or the creators on this platform, and just to be dismissed and have the issue brushed off, a little aggravating. A little more than aggravating. Because, I mean, like, that is the biggest bad times for me. Out of the 7 years that I've been doing YouTube, 3 years of this nonsense, to where now I can't even post my usual short form content, which is videos or shorts, without the threat of a 75% chance of it getting nuked by the bot. Of which, I made a little game for us today. I put together 5 shorts, and we're gonna see what happens to them live. I've already uploaded them. I haven't, they're not live or anything yet, but we're gonna publish them. We're gonna see exactly what happens to them, and then I have copies of those where I pitch shifted the voice down like maybe 5 decibels. We're gonna see what happens with those too. It's gonna be great. This is kind of a mix of the bad and salty times, but don't worry. Don't worry. It'll get more interesting. Before I get into that though, it's part of the other part of the bad times that I've had on here, or at least throughout my 7 years, is a lot of it is my own self being hypercritical with myself and saying, you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, you could be better, why aren't you like this, why aren't you doing great like them, da-da-da-da-da. And then, obviously, that took a lot of self-learning and then just listening to others and just coming to the realization of, you are doing good enough. stop being so mean to yourself. You can only do so much. You are one person, and you're not like everybody else. Every person is an individual with their own issues that they have to deal with as they go. And it could be something as simple as you're not quite ready to deal with that form of responsibility yet. It could be something universally like that. I don't know. But as far as some other bad times, I will say out of the 7 years, I've made friends and I've lost friends. Both due to just time getting away from us to where we just separated and then we haven't spoken to each other since then, which happens, you know, we're adults, it happens, and even if we're not adults, that also happens. Life gets in the way. Tyler Perry said it best, where, kind of like a tree. You're gonna get those few people in your life that are gonna be so close to you that they will always have your back. Those are your roots. And then you got that trunk, and it goes up, and it goes into branches. Some people are like branches. You step out on the branches, you gotta be careful, because if you put your full weight on them, that branch will fall, and you'll go down with it. And you'll get hurt, and you'll have to climb yourself back up. And then some people are like leaves, and they change with the seasons, and then they go, and they're goodbye. That also happens. I've also lost friends due to fights and misunderstandings, and I've also lost them due to things. Their time was up at the time. And then just my own mental health just taking a turn for the worse, especially last year, of which I will admit part of that is got a lot to do with the comments thing and just other personal stuff going on. Loki, Jiren, hello, welcome to stream. Welcome to the bad times and the salty times portion of the stream. But I did eventually get help. And I still have that help. It's doing wonderful things for me. And if you can, get it. For me, it's just a therapist person that I can talk to about just the random things that have gone on in my life with the various traumas and then just experiences that I had to bore witness to. And then I also talk about YouTube because it is one of my passions. And then they also know about the issue that I am having with them and are just flabbergasted that that's even a thing. And yet this person knows next to nothing about YouTube because they are older, but that's not their thing. So it's like explaining it to them has always been a very fun thing to do. But yeah, so as far as bad times go, they happen. And as part of a behind the scenes thing, there have been several episodes on the channel that I had recorded, and for some reason, either I thought I had clicked record or didn't, or the file got corrupted or something, and I've had to record those episodes as if I hadn't done those exact things. The final episode for the last day in June or whatever was one of those. I deserve an Emmy or a whatever award because my god was that convincing. I don't care what anybody says. I thought I did a great job. I had to give myself a good 30 minutes, but it still worked. But I tell you, and a lot of it just being certain editing programs doing that, or me thinking I had pressed the record button when I actually hadn't and then didn't double check like I usually do. Those are some other bad times. And it happens. It's just part of being a content creator. It can happen. And for the moments where that has happened, if I needed it because it was part of a series, I was like, alright, give myself some time and I'll redo it. And then there have been times where, like, it was just a one-off episode of some kind, and it was great. There was this one game I covered called Lights Out or something, and this had such a wonderful story. And I don't know what happened, but the files got corrupted. And I'm thinking, if it would show the game, I can just do like a no face run, but it was the game file that got corrupted. I was beyond livid. I'm going, oh my god, are you kidding me? I love the story so much, and then that happened? Frustrating, let me tell you. Absolutely frustrating. Sneaky, sneaky, that's right. The evil YouTube AI. Whoops, hang on. I'm gonna go back and reread some, or read comments. Wow. My inspiration made me do a lot of reworks I'm doing now, but I reuse to get to the point. Shweebles, you always do great. Stop. It's great how a few of us who started YouTube around 7 years ago are still around. Not many. That's very true. Quite a few people that I know at the time who were doing, I think, fantabulous, even within their first 3 years. And I'm talking, this is like just numbers talk. Like had 5,000 or whatever within their first 2 years. One of them had like 50,000 within their first year and then just flipped. I don't know if life happened. I'm hoping they're okay. But to just think that, like, for the few of us that have been here for about 7 years or even a little longer, not that many. It's quite interesting. The road to progress and development is always paved in hardships and struggles. Nobody becomes great without fails and faults. Exactly. Nah, thank you for providing the laughs for us and having a great community here for your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Cosmo. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're choosing to keep fighting the battle. Oh, yeah. I will admit, I'm doing it quite pettily, if that's a word. I won't do it soon, because I don't want to overload the channel with me going, screw you, bot, and whatever, and just chewing out YouTube support, because y'all deserve more than that. I would love to post more short-form content, but I'm not quite sure how to get around that issue for the moment. I'll figure it out at some point, or I won't, and we'll just do just live streams. But, yeah, I'll wait a bit, because there will be yet another episode with the most recent batch of emails, and just... oh my god, it's deliciously salty. Oh, it's so bad. There's a reason I don't have superpowers. There is a reason I don't have superpowers. And this issue is part of it. Oh my god. The evil YouTube AI will be conquered, and no longer will you be mistaken for a teeny bopper. Hell yeah. And if adult juice and adult stick don't do it, come on. This shit is good. I really thought that was gonna be gross. But this Serrano and sparkling red grape, that is the shit. Alright, Shweebles, I say this because I love you. Never play the game. Trust me, playing the game is never good. When you do that, you don't ever win. It just gets worse, so much worse. I believe it. Because, again, because my theory for all of the experiments that I've done is that it is my voice. Where I have deepened my voice and re-uploaded those contents, they work just fine. Does not matter if my webcam is on or what I'm playing, it is just my voice. But if Phoenix is in the same video, or I don't talk at all but maybe a word or two, it does just fine. Gameplay videos are very hit and miss, and I think the reason that is because if there is voice acting in the game and it's clearly like an adult male or something, I never have an issue with those. But if you just hear my voice, as is the Amnesia shorts, where I am screaming my head off at being chased by a grunt, those got hit every fucking time. And I am so proud of myself for evolving into the person that I am today, which is very much I ain't doing that. Because my choice is either continue to do this and continue to fight the battle in my own way and continue to continuously get more and more petty with them, which I don't like doing, but because I am continuously treated as if I'm an idiot with them, I am throwing it so hard back in their face. Oh, yeah, y'all would just be so proud of me, because that was not me like 7 years ago. Oh, all right, let's see. Being hypercritical is sadly par for the course, but you stayed strong and kept going, and look at you now. Hell yeah. I'm late. What if that means I'm a root? I would think so. Here lurking. All right, the power of therapy started a week ago. Hell yeah. Internet high fives, Jurin. Therapy, if you can get it, get it. And if you can't get it, then you got a friend that's just a good listener, do that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. A bit of advice I will give, both in just relationships in general, but this also really helps if you are dating someone or married or whatever. If you are with someone intimately to some degree. When you have an issue, and go ahead and set this up, be like, look, can I talk to you? I really need to talk to you, and I'm not wanting a solution. I just need to rant, and I just want you to, like, agree with and just hear my story. That's all I want. That has helped Phoenix and I so much out of the X amount of years that we've been together. 17 years this October. Good God. Shut up! Ah, my brain. Anyways, but do that, because that will help alleviate so many fights. Because if you just go up and start going blah 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 this and blah 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 that, and I can't blah blah blah, that actually started a fight very early on in our relationship, because I was just having a bad day at work, and he took it as I wanted him to fix it. And once we got past that, I went, no, I just wanted you to listen. So we essentially designed some safe words, which is basically, I need to rant. Can you listen to me right now? He goes, if you give me a few minutes, yes. And that works great. Do that in friendships as well if you just need to rant to somebody. Because not everyone at all the time is like ready to be bombarded with that. You know what I mean? But that shit has helped so wonderfully. It is such great advice. It's something that he and I just kind of learned basically through like trial and error. But also the more highfalutin therapists will tell you to do that as well. Alright. I'm gonna catch up with the rest of chat, and then we're gonna do the shorts thing. Stands up and claps for epic performance. Woo! Therapy, my saving grace since 2021. Hell yeah. Therapy is so great. And the Oscar for most convincing underrated content creator goes to... Trap, can you let my big sis know? I wanted to stay, but I had to go. I gotta do some stuff at work. Oh, okay. Well, Vinny, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope to see you later. Bye. Wow, warheads are sour. Oh my god, warheads? Oh, did y'all grow up where you would take like a whole wad of them and you stick them in your mouth, and whoever could last the longest without making a face won? Nothing, but you got the title of that you could do it. Is that just me? Was that just a 90s thing, maybe? When a game decides to wear the brown pants. I'll let her know. Thank you so much, Trap. I appreciate it. That was a Deadpool thing. A dead poop thing. There's an ad I watched which is basically shading on YouTube. Ooh. Though how many YouTubers can even say they are in a game or two? Exactly. Exactly. Possum's over here doing great things, putting content creators into the game. Being a good listener, not necessarily a problem solver, is so reassuring. Exactly, because it's not always that I want the problem solved. I just want, like, an outsider opinion. You know what I mean? Let's see. Can't say I ever did that with warheads. You have to do that, so no. A lot of warheads, aka malic acid overload. I had a huge sour phase when I was a young thing. To the point where I quite literally injured my tongue. I had like caves and cuts into my tongue. I had to stop because I was essentially melting it off. Alright. Let me, we're gonna close out of all of these. Alright. Let's switch this thing over. We're gonna do the shorts. I have, don't press that, you doofus. Hang on. This one. There we go. Okay. So I have these shorts. I have 5 shorts, so technically we're looking at 10. Place your bets! We're gonna do the first 5 where it's just my regular voice. I'm gonna upload these, they're immediately gonna go live. When I get done with these, I'm gonna delete them. This is clearly just to show the issue that I am having. Alright. So, let's do... Oh, and by the way, this was yesterday's short. I don't know if any of y'all got a notification for that. But this was me showing off one of the drawings from the Doodle Date stream. And it immediately got disabled comments. And I haven't changed it yet. because currently working with YouTube support to get some kind of answer with that. Alright, so this is Boyfriend Dungeon Isaac. I click this, and I'm just gonna skip all the steps in between, because there's really no point for them right now, because this is just an experiment. Next, next, public, publish. Okay, so that one's live. Let me go ahead and show y'all my defaults, because I often get asked this. So, settings. You go into advanced settings. Okay, advanced settings. Do you want to set your channel as made for kids? No. Set this channel as not made for kids. I never upload content that is made for kids. Okay. And then upload defaults. It's in advanced settings, I think. Allow all comments. So what that means is my channel is set to not made for kids, and my basic upload default is set to allow all comments. Not hold potential, not hold all comments for review, not disable comments. It's allow all comments for any and everything that ever gets uploaded onto this channel. Alright. So, here's the Boyfriend Dungeon with Sunder. Again, just gonna skip through all this crap. Place your bets. So we got 5 shorts, alright? Who thinks it's gonna be all 5? Alright? Who thinks it's gonna be all 5? Give me salt shakers. How many salt shakers do we think out of 5 is gonna be this issue? I made another Cali video where I am talking a good portion through it. Boom. What? Oh, submit rating. Whatever. Hurry up. Think all 5 salt shakers? Alright. Yep. Yep. All 5 salt shakers? Sounds right. Yep. Okay. And just to slow it down, when I go all the way down here, no, it's not made for kids. Allow all comments. Okay. Again, another set of all 5 salt shakers. Alright. Submit this. Next, public, publish, yeah, okay, and then this, I don't get, just go away, you are a whole different problem, that is not my issue right now, go away. What that little window was saying, your ads might not actually play on this due to whatever reason. It's the yellow symbol that basically means you might not see very many ads in here because we can't determine if this is an ad-friendly content. What? Huh? With the newest YouTube policies, you think I would dare with a short? How the hell would that work? Are you out of your mind? Alright. We got one more. Next. Oh, this one. Submit rating. And then next. Video. Another one that's having the same issue. I don't care. Publish. Okay, great. Okay. All of those have been published for, like, what? A minute? My hair past freckle, give or take? Give or take. Alright, let's open up Isaac, Sunder, Cali, Doodle Date 2, and Doodle Date 3. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm curious as to how the Boyfriend Dungeon will work because these are voice acted. These both have male voices in them, but you do hear my voice, so I'm curious as to what will happen. Okay, so that one allowed all comments. Alright, let's see if the one with Sunder did. Scroll down. Wait, is this Sunder? Yeah, this one is Sunder. Okay, again, because there was male voice acting. Now again, I'm not saying that it is always because there is a man speaking, but just in this case, it's just my voice registers too high. I sound childlike, you know what I mean? And if it's clearly, well, that's a man, and that clearly sounds like an adult man, you know what I mean? Ugh, it's frustrating. Okay, and this one is Cali. You don't see me. This is me talking to Cali. Disable comments. Really? Okay. So this is Doodle Date 2, where I am drawing the sad emoji for the Phoenix Sketchy. And you just hear my voice, and I'm talking to chat, right? Disable comments. This is Doodle Date 3, where I'm drawing the shy emoji for Phoenix Sketchy, where you hear my voice, and I'm talking to chat. Disable comments. And the annoying part about this is after having talked with so many YouTube support peoples and whatever, is when this happens, it doesn't notify my subscribers. It does not get any kind of reach. And organic growth? Huh! Yeah, right. I am somehow surprised that the first Doodle Date one that I posted has 16 views. How the hell did that happen? Considering the last 3 that I had posted, where 2 was an amnesia thing and the other one was me talking to Callie, got 1 view, got 0 view, got 1 view. What the fuck? Alright, so I'm gonna delete these. Yep. I understand, I don't care, go away. But that's what I'm dealing with. That is the level of bullstein, and I am getting attitude and basically I quite literally am getting gaslit about it. It's insane because they're like, there's no way that's the issue and blah blah blah. I sent the video, what was it called? The YouTube's AI, this one, YouTube's AI is assuming feminine voices are minors. I sent that to them. They ain't watched it. And if they have, they're doing a good job of covering it or whatever. But they haven't said anything. I understand. Go away. I'll probably re-upload the boyfriend dungeon ones and just tweak them a little bit. Okay. So these are, you know what? I'm actually not going to bother with these 2 because they're going to work anyways. Because there was, in fact, a different voice other than mine there, that's not an issue. Okay. So here's the Callie one, the Doodle Date 2 and Doodle Date 3 with the voices pitched lower, right? Ooh, I'm so happy y'all are here for this. I realize this makes for a very odd anniversary, but I'm just going to share the bad and salty times, because why not? Why not? Alright, and then do this one. Alright. Scroll down, click this, submit rating. Alright, I'm gonna knock that down and I'm gonna be upset about it. And boom. Yep, go away. And then click this. Go here. Click this. Go here. Click this. Go here. And again, another ad suitability issue. I don't understand you. It's so weird. Okay. Alright, so we have these 3 up now, right? Watch this. Watch. Allow all comments. Hang on, I have to refresh this. Open this. Deep into the voice. This is Doodle Date 2. Scroll down. Allow all comments. Doodle Date 3. Scroll down. Allow all comments. I think Shweebe was fucking right the whole time, wasn't she? Wow. It's just so frustrating. Oh my god. But yeah, that is what I am talking about. That is exactly what I mean. And it happens so frequently now. This is the headache I have to deal with. Hang on. So, as far as salty content goes, yeah, I'm a bit more than just peeved with them over the whole situation, and the fact that my most recent interaction with them was quite literally gaslit over the situation with an "I'm sorry you felt that way." Motherfucker. Ooh, don't be rude, first of all. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick. Finally able to see this. I've had a shit day. Let's see the salt rain. All 5. Actually, surprisingly, we got 3 out of 2. I really thought that it was going to attack the boyfriend dungeon, but now thinking about it, those were voice acted, so it had a voice other than just mine. Which again is my theory behind certain feminine voices and or high-pitched voices that sound childlike will have the issue. I'm not wrong. I have done that experiment so many freaking times. It's so dumb. Let's see. Potential plot twist. Gets age restricted instead of mistaken as minor. Oh my god. Apparently that's worse. Apparently, like, you think this is bad? Apparently if you get age restricted for content, especially when it's not that kind of content, that's even worse. The evil YouTube AI must be taken down. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll look into it. Poop tube. Yeah, that's the response every time. And whether or not you talk to them via Twitter or the Google support email chain, it's the exact same. Which I'm certain means that it's a teleservice, because I worked in a teleservice, but it was via the phone. The only difference being is they would call me and I had a script to go off. With every response I've ever gotten, I know it's a script, and I am talking to just more bots. And I know this because no way is there someone actually named Red, Dream, or Thirds. That's not a name. I refuse. Okay. Had a lot of my first shorts nailed for 18 plus and age restricted for absolutely no reason. You were telling me about that. I didn't understand that. And the second they did that, they got no push. You want to, yeah. It's ridiculous. And then once you are targeted, or at least in my case, I can't speak for everyone, but in my case, and for the few people that have come forward and like DM'd me or whatever that are having the exact same issue, this is our experience. There's nothing we can do about it. We're not being listened to. And it's like, well, then what do I do now? How do I continue to even possibly grow on this platform when I'm not being listened to and I'm treated like an idiot over it? It's just icing on my proverbial cake, because I am the annoying type to... There's a send feedback button down in the bottom left corner. Anytime I have shorts that I genuinely want to post on here, I do a send feedback thing, and I have a book of a reason why this is incorrect. And then I send a screenshot, and I do that 5 times per short video and or live stream that could possibly happen too. At some point, I will be heard, and I will be heard with my natural God-given voice without having to tweak it for some stupid fucking robot. Okay? That's how that's gonna be. At some point, the Shweebe will be heard in her pure, natural, gingery, salty goodness. It will freaking happen. But I digress. Sissy Wabbajack just letting the bots do all the work. I'm glad you're showing up this in real time. It really helps drive the point home how much your channel is being kicked around by the AI. And I'm gonna cut that part down, and I'm gonna send that to them as well. The only content that didn't get hit was the Among Us shorts. I wanted to do other stuff, but couldn't post anything but Among Us. Now I have 45,000-ish inactive subs. Yeah, the weird thing that I've learned with shorts is they're both a blessing and a curse. It can get you a good amount of subs, but it doesn't mean that they'll always watch some of your other content. That's where YouTube started changing it around to where shorts would now start pushing your long-form content. I don't know how heavy it actually pushes that, but meh. Anyways, so I was going somewhere with that, and then my brain fried itself. Oh yeah, shorts are good for getting subscribers. And the reason that I wanted to post shorts was it was going to be shorts of older content to help push some of the play, like the gameplay that I had done before, to push people to stay on the platform longer to watch it. And then, because this happens, I can't do that. It's so frustrating. Whatever. Alright, so that's the bad times. That's the salty times. We had some good times. And in a weird way, I don't know how to phrase this. In a weird way, as annoying as all of this is, I'm almost kind of happy that it's landed on my shoulders to even bother fighting it in the first place, because it's made me develop into a more of a, instead of just being like a throw rug over certain situations or a people pleaser. I'm a heavy people pleaser. I've really worked on training myself to not do that, because that's gotten me in a lot of trouble all by itself. It's actually lost me a couple friendships because I was such a people pleaser. But yeah. So in a weird way, it has forced me to come out of yet another shell that I had put around myself, and to put my big girl pants on and get in the face of a branch of corporation and tell them, look, your product is broken. Whether or not it goes anywhere, I have no idea. Alright, that's why I stopped posting videos on this account like a year ago. I will come back to it, but it frustrated me after the popularity of Among Us dropped. Views were zilch. Oh man. Among Us was great for what it was worth, but then, it like most things, the popularity goes up, and then it swiftly dies. Alright, I think I have a couple more things that are needing to be done before we wrap up the 7-year anniversary, which was great. Thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out with me. This was really cool. I got to share with you all the headache, and I have a mush mark on my forehead, that's nice. The headaches that I've been dealing with, but the wonderful times of just a community of friends coming together and all of us just... Get off me. Really just... I don't know. It feels like a giant friend circle that, like, would have been so freaking cool to have back in high school. You know? I'm scared my city is going to be trash if my state's team wins or loses at the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, and today's Super Bowl, so again, if y'all are Super Bowl fans, thank you so much for stopping by, because, like, I'm not a sports person, so for me, that didn't register in the least. I had no idea that there was a football thing going on. Mayhaps I should have done this tomorrow, or Monday rather, but I'm also kind of glad I didn't bother at the same time. Superb Owl Sunday. Yeah, apparently. But, oops, hang on. I don't know how to do this. I do have one more thing that I have to take care of before the stream is truly finished. Y'all want to do me a favor before the stream ends, if you want to reshare the stream. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. We've got one final thing to do before it's all over. Gotta prep myself. Don't worry, it's all good, it's all good. Because the end is coming, and I said I did have a surprise for y'all. So, just hold on. Just hold on. I have to set it up. Super Bowl poofed. Hang on. Ow, my freaking hair. Ow, my other freaking hair. Alright. Yeah, right now my state's team is winning by 7 points. Hell yeah. Yeah, I only just realized it was the Super Bowl Sunday when my sister had come up and started grabbing a pan. I was like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I'm cooking some chicken for us because we're watching Super Bowl. And I was like, you watch football? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I did not know this thing about you. I had no idea. She goes, yeah, I like football. I don't know much about it, but like I like it. And I was like, okay, well, something new. Okay, great. I hope y'all are ready. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. We're almost there. We're almost there. I appreciate y'all patient. I probably should have been restating this as the stream went on, but here comes the surprise. This is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Alright. We'll give it just a minute. But, yeah. You're here? Heck yeah, Herm's here. But yeah, I thank you all so very much for being here with me, for me, throughout all of this. It's been great fun in its own way. It's been very educational, and God, I'm so glad I was able to meet all of you. Whether or not by the end of it, we still ended up like being friends throughout it all, I feel like each interaction was important in its own way. No matter how rough it may have ended up, or how great it ended up. I truly appreciate all the interactions that I've had with everybody throughout the 7 years, through all the people that have come into my life since then. And you all have shaped me in such a way that I always knew I could be, but really needed like an outside force in order to do so. So I greatly appreciate that. And I hope y'all know that. Anyways, let's cut the chase, shall we? Let's cut to the chase, shall we? I'm gonna need a mirror, I can't see shit. Here we go. Perfect. Now I can see what I'm doing. All of that right there. Damn. Here we go. Whew. Hang on. There's another one. Oh wait, this back one's kind of fucked up. Give me a second. Ugh. Ow. Fucker. Ow, look at you, ripped off a whole chunk of hair. That was rude. Oh my god, look, I have a rat's tail. I look like, what's her name? I look like Ava Max. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's got like the one long side and the one not so long side. I knew it. Oh my god, no, she's cutting it. Yep. I've had... When I first started this channel back in 2016, I had super short hair. And I'd always said that I wanted to do it again, but never truly bothered actually going and doing it. So now, as part of my own resolution to myself, fucking doing it. Hang on. Ugh. I may have cut that a little too short. I don't care. There we go. And there's the rest of it. Gone. Oh, great. My god, I haven't had short hair in so long. Shit. Don't worry though, I am actually gonna go and get this properly styled, but something about it, I felt like I always just I wanted to do it again, but just never did. And here we are. I did it again. And I'm so happy I did. Bowl cut Shweebles. For right now, I'm actually gonna go. I have an appointment on Wednesday to go and get it pixie cut again. So, we're gonna do that. And then I've got some hair gel stuff that I'm gonna style this bitch up. Wanna know the best part? I have to go downstairs where my parents are residing. When I went upstairs at around 3, Mother had last seen me with all this long, beautiful hair that she never wanted me to cut off. I did it anyways. And I'm quite freaking happy and proud of myself for doing so. I remember the super short Shweebe hair. Well, it's back, baby! As is this feisty freaking attitude. And we're just gonna continue on. I don't know what the future of Shweebe will be, or at least the channel. But whatever it winds up being, whether that's me staying on YouTube or going to a completely different platform or just finding a different way to do what it is that I do, I'm here for it. I hope y'all are here for it, because this was great. I've always wanted this in my life, and I refuse for it to not be there. And guess what? I've got one more of these, and it's the mega one. We're gonna do it. I could never part with my hair. My hair is so thick that it might cut the scissors. Alright, here we go. The ultra big one. I have to get down low so I don't bust a hole in my ceiling. By the way, thank you all so very much for coming out to my 7-year my Channelversary. This has been so much fucking fun. I cannot wait for whatever comes. I hope we all have a blast. I hope we all have a big damn blast. Hi-ya! Woo! Ha 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 ha! Sure would be a shame if I did something else a little dumb, didn't I? Good shit. Happy 7-year Channelversary, everybody! Thank you all so much to my amazing SaltMiners, my beautiful Shweebles, and everybody else. You all are fucking amazing. I hope you know that. Hope you don't ever forget that. I'm throwing shit, but that's okay. We're making history in our own fucking way. It's good shit. You bubbly bitch. Family drama incoming. Anna's gonna make a hole in her ceiling. Worth it. So worth it. I had fun, that's all that matters. Alright. I have so much to clean up now. I'm gonna go do that. Pixie cut again. Oh yeah, right. Rock a look. Yeah, baby. Alright, darling. I will see y'all in the next stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed, is Wednesday. I will see y'all then. Keep a lookout for notifications. I don't know if they actually work because YouTube is a big old butt, but we'll see what happens. Till then, I love you all so very much. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!